Homeowners all across America are choosing to make an investment into their home by upgrading to a stone-coated steel metal roof for a multitude of reasons. But far and away, the largest reason is the economic benefits. So let's dive into these numbers. All of these numbers are coming straight from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, so a government agency that tracks the increase of prices across time horizons. So let's take a look at some of the numbers and see just how insane our inflation has been in the roofing industry over the last couple of years. So let's start back in 2004. In 2004, average price for an asphalt shingle roof was $5,800. Now let's fast forward to 2019. Average roof price was $12,120, or an increase of 108%. So basically, over 15 years, roof prices double. Not too crazy, kind of crazy, but not too crazy. Now this is where it gets insane. From 2019 to 2023, the average cost for a shingle roof went from $12,120 to $20,240, a 67% increase over the last 4 years. Now, these price increases are coming straight from the source. And so what I want to do right now is take a quick pause and show you some of the crazy price increases we've had over the last 4 years. So as you guys can see, we have gotten hit left and right with price increase after price increase after price increase that we have absolutely no control over. And now the only way that you can protect yourself from this insane inflation is by choosing a roofing system that's going to stand the test of time. So let's take a look at how this all pencils out. If we stayed on this current trajectory, the projected price in 2043 for a shingle roof would be somewhere between $40,000 and $60,000. Now, actually, if we stayed on this trajectory, it might even be higher than that. But let's be a little conservative. And essentially, over the next 20 years, you can expect the price of a roof to either double or triple. Now, the average lifespan of a shingle roof is 20 years. You might be able to stretch that to 21 or 22. And in some environments, it might only last 15 or 17. But long story short, your shingle roof is going to last about 20 years, which means that if you're staying in your home any longer than 20 years, that you're going to have to do at least 2 shingle replacements over that time span. So let's look at how that affects your numbers. If you decide to do a shingle replacement today at $20,240 plus a shingle replacement in 20 years, at the low end of $40,480, that means you're going to spend roughly $60,000 on roof replacements over the next 20 years versus a one-time investment of stone-coated steel for $32,500. So you're going to be essentially paying twice as much for your roofs to get an inferior product. That is the reason that so many people are choosing to make the one-time investment to upgrade their home and protect themselves from the long-term inflation. Now, I know what some of you guys might be thinking out there. I don't know if I'm going to stay in my home for the next 20 years. Maybe I only plan on being here for 10 or 15. So let's look at those numbers as well. Now, according to the National Remodeling Impact Report, metal roofs return a 60% ROI. What that means is when you go to sell the home, you can expect to sell the home for an additional cost of up to 60% of your original investment. So let's take a look at how this pencils out. Now, if we had a $32,500 stone-coated steel roof and we looked at that as a 60% ROI, that means when you go to sell that home, you can expect to get an additional $19,500 on the sale price. So if we invested $32,500 today, and when we sell the home in 10 or 15 years, we get a return on investment for $19,500. That means our out-of-pocket cost was $13,000, which is significantly less than the price of a shingle roof. So not only do you save more of your money, you also have a superior roofing system with amazing curb appeal, increased energy efficiency, and you might even be able to save some money on your insurance as well. So, in conclusion, people are looking to stone-coated steel as a protection against inflation, as a way to increase their home's value, and as an absolute no-brainer when it comes to the economic benefits of stone-coated steel versus asphalt shingle.